I fixed this YouTuber's driving technique and he found 2.5 seconds per lap, and this is how I did it. The topic of this lesson will be what I call the light hands technique, which I talk about extensively in my online course, the Motor Racing Checklist. Random call sign had a very strong bad habit related to this, and I'm going to show you how tricky it is to fix it, but how drastic the results are. Enjoy! Tell me a little bit about you, about your story with racing and sim racing and equipment.
I have started sim racing since I was very young, but, you know, being a little more serious about sim racing in about 2013. But I'm not very fast. It's just for fun, most for me.
Perfect. No, you're gonna be fast now.
My main issue, I'll tell you already, is I don't know the tempos of braking, and especially in iRacing. iRacing is very weird. Always has been very weird in terms of brakes.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of sets me up for failure.
iRacing has its own way of braking when it comes to simulators. It's very different than everything else. The main thing is that you barely brake 100%. You rarely brake 100%, where in other sims you can kind of like keep that brake that's 100% for a while.
So my objective now is getting the tips. I know that you're not going to make me automatically faster, but getting the tips so I can put my work myself.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I have like a blocker,
yeah, exactly.
That could be removed. That can be removed with a little bit of talk.
Yeah, we're gonna find the low-hanging fruits. What is the most important thing for you to work on?
Okay, let's see. That's basically my issue. I'm half brake and I don't know how to brake it. I brake in a straight line, I think, and it doesn't work for me. It's the tempo. I probably need to spike it and try again. Yes. For me, it's the biggest frustration in this game. I know the tires are still very quite not warm, but kind of feels like I don't have the proper way to.
Okay, stop here real quick. Let's work on this. This is perfect. Turn 1 is already the source
of my problems.
Of everything. Yeah. It shows that you're holding your steering wheel too hard when you start braking. That's the only thing. So let me explain why. When you start braking, you shift a little bit of weight to the front tires. The steering input becomes more effective in terms of actually turning the car. Because of that, because you get more of the turning, you get more lateral load. So the car bends to the right because you're turning left. So the weight goes to the right, which unloads the inside front tire, so the front left. And that tire gets less contact with the track and you lock up. So the way you're gonna solve this is by creating a little wire in your brain where whenever you brake hard, you relax your hands more. So how is this gonna work? When you brake more, just by numbing your hands, you're gonna allow your force feedback to work on its own. And the force feedback, with that lateral load that I mentioned, the force feedback is gonna get a little bit more active, heavier. And it's gonna want to correct that. It's gonna want to prevent you from locking the front. There's a cool exercise we can do. You're gonna start braking to turn 1 and you're gonna drop your hands off the wheel, but you continue brake 100%. Not 100%, like 80, you know, threshold braking. And see if you lock the front. Try that.
So release my hands.
Drop it from the wheel. Like you're gonna brake and handless braking. No, you're still holding. Like drop your hands off the wheel, literally. When you start braking, even though you're gonna go off track,
Oh, I see.
See, absolutely no locking on the front tires. That's the benchmark. That's the other extreme. The extreme that you were doing was you were gripping the wheel too hard, forcing the car to go to the left a little bit too much, and it was forcing the front tire to lock. Now, I want you to look for something in between. This time, you're going to turn in, start braking. As soon as you start braking, you still have your hands on the wheel, but you're gonna numb down your hands as if someone injected anesthetics in your hand. But you're still gonna turn with 1 gram of force, of weight on the steering. Try that.
Okay, let's go.
While braking hard.
While braking hard.
Yeah. Okay, right now, there's a timing thing. You're always locking when you cross from the crown, from the inside that is cambered to the right side of the track, which is off camber. So as soon as you drop from that bit, the front tires are locking. So I think what you can do right now is actually brake harder initially, at 95%. And then as you cross there, still while relaxing your hands, you're gonna brake a tiny bit less, trying to time the jump so that you don't lock the front. Let's try that. It's gonna be a lot of timing involved. You see, no, here it was again the same thing. As soon as you turned more the steering, you gripped the steering a little bit too hard. You added that steering while still braking 80%. The front's immediately locked. So remember to still have that 1 gram only.
Yeah.
Super ultra light hands.
That's for me going to be the biggest issue, because it's a timing issue, and it's very hard to remove myself from other titles. That it's basically iRacing is unique in this. Every other title you can play around a little more, and iRacing is very sensitive on the tire loads.
It is, but I locked the fronts in real life doing the same thing. Like, it's incredibly accurate actually. You see, that's too much turning. So remember the wire. The more you brake, the more you're gonna relax your hands and have less activation on the steering. There you go. Okay, that was it. The car was still turning microscopically. Your hands were incredibly relaxed, and the tires did not lock. Try that again.
Yeah, it's
a little bit too much pressure on the lower speed, but that was even better. Keep going.
So I think I need to set up the car better first.
Yes.
Before I can brake in a straight line.
Actually, let me show you something. So there is a new meta for this turn 1 that is very weird, very unexpected indeed. So I'm going to share my screen. So I want to show frame by frame. First of all, my reference is this last white line. I'm braking here. As soon as I start braking, my hands die. They're incredibly relaxed. I'm turning barely anything. And I'm letting the car go super wide here. Look at how wide I am. You were doing the GT line where you were close to this first white line here. And then ultra relaxed. Look at how much I'm steering. It's almost nothing. At this point, I'm still relaxed because the relaxation under braking is the norm, actually. You should never grip the steering and force, because you're gonna lock instantly. And in the fraction of a second, you grip the wheel and you force it, and you don't let the force feedback communicate with you, you're gonna lock the front tires. So at this point, I'm braking literally 45%, and I'm still turning 10 degrees. Why? Because I'm doing it very, very relaxed with my hands. And I'm still micro-locking here. You can see the purple. And then look at the line. So you see this concrete here. I like crossing it just before the concrete. I'm a little bit too wide at this point because there's this change of color here. I want to be kind of like a little bit on the inside. You can see Casey's line. And then we apex more or less here. So you were kind of like forcing the car way too early to the inside here. You were already moving there that way. So the GT has V-shaped lines. It doesn't like to turn at high speeds, but this car does. So because it does turn a lot more on higher speeds, on the initial braking, your speed is still high, and there is a lot of turning capability under braking. So that's why I'm going so wide here, because the car is able to do this line without just like drifting all the way. If I tried this in a GT car, I would go straight to turn 6. So this only works well if you really create the habit of killing your hands under braking. Almost zero force. Also, if you try to steer, you lock. So, okay, how am I gonna turn the car then? You're gonna use 1% of steering. What's gonna turn the car is the braking and the engine braking. So you're gonna downshift as early as you can, and you're gonna feel that the car with the engine braking is gonna resist a lot less to the rotation, because the engine braking acts by stressing the rear tires. So look at how early I start downshifting when I start braking here. The first downshift. It's pretty much as soon as I reach the peak pressure, I'm already on 6th. So why is that? Because I know I cannot use the steering. If I use the steering, I'm gonna lock, right? So I'm gonna use 1% of steering just to have the car initiate that rotation. But what is gonna amplify the rotation is the engine braking and the trail braking. The trail braking, you don't even have to think too much because you have to stop anyways, right? So you are already braking hard because you have to decelerate. So the rotation with that will already naturally come anyways, so you don't have to think about it. Just think about relaxing your hands and downshifting as quickly as you can while doing this open line. You're gonna see that the car is gonna rotate for you without locking the front tires. It's very, very difficult to do this at first, but as soon as you nail this, then you can pretty much apply it in any corner. So let's try that again.
Oh my God.
Haha! Look at the delta. There you go. That's it, man.
That's so easy.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never thought it would be that easy. I feel stupid. You know when it's so easy that you feel stupid for not figuring it out?
It's difficult to figure it out. See? Locking the fronts, why? Too much steering. Don't use the steering. The steering points the direction. The steering does not force the rotation.
Okay.
You got it. So remember the wire in your brain. The harder you brake, the more numb, the more relaxed your hands will be.
That does make sense. It's a habit that you need to remove. But let's see what I can do. So over here, I can be more aggressive around here.
Yep.
Definitely more aggressive. So I think that's my best first sector ever, just with a small tweak.
Well, it was a big tweak in the line.
It was a big tweak in the line, but it's and also in mentality.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's
technique.
Just a small thing, you know.
Technique is key, man.
Technique is key.
That's perfect. You're gonna adjust the line after. That's fine. But your braking is fixed. You're not like locking the front and just going straight like you were before.
I think with that idea, I can fix around 50% of my issues.
Yes.
Like over here. Just where the tempo where it needs to be, where I need to brake, and then from that you shave everything. So on this one, I would go like this, or do I?
You're turning the steering too fast. Everywhere. Turn 1 is forcing you to turn the steering at the right speed because you're trail braking for so long. Mm-hmm. So try to get that feeling and use it for the other corners. Don't turn the steering so fast. You still want to trail brake. Yeah. You see, the magic happens when you turn the steering less and the car turns more. That is the paradigm shift that you need in your technique. Because you're turning the steering too much and the car is saying, nope, you're locking the fronts, you're understeering. But if you turn less the steering, then you find the right limit and the car actually turns more, which is very counterintuitive.
Oh, a little bit too much on the brakes.
Yeah.
I need to figure out.
You're turning too fast. You're turning too fast. Start reapplying that weight on your hands instead of like boom, flicking the steering.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Smoother is definitely faster.
I think when you start adding the steering, have like a little bit less brakes. It feels like, like
I'm
how
leaving.
How much forward feedback do you have right now?
This feels like 6 Newton meters. It's not. Yeah, it's not that much.
Okay, stop.
Yeah. What? This is very light.
Yeah, it's too light. That's why you're locking the fronts. It's too light.
It's too light because I'll show you what I mean. It's my wheel is set. That's another issue that I don't understand. My wheel is set at 75% of 15 Newton meters. The wheel here is set at 50 Newton meters, and the strength is 5. I don't understand what the hell is this.
Okay.
Is this a game?
Click on the word strength. The name of the okay.
Oh.
So that's 67. Do you know what this number means? Max force?
No.
Okay, let me explain. Max force is the number that the simulated car has to output to trigger 100% force in your base. So this number here is not the number of your base, it's the number of the simulated car. So some cars have more simulated torque. Mm-hmm. iRacing has their own simulation of how much torque the car is making, as if that's how much you would feel in real life on that car. So right now, for example, the max force is 15. So every time the simulated car reaches 15 Newton meter, it's gonna trigger 100% on your wheel force. But this car has a lot more than that. This car goes to like 30 or 35. So which means it would reach 100% and clip. Before, when you clicked that number, it was at 67. That means it would only trigger 100% force feedback in your wheelbase when the simulated car reached that number. But it would never do that because that's not how much force feedback the simulated car has. Try that now with 30.
Oh, I see. The force feedback is, wow, that's too strong for me.
Try it. Let's see. It's gonna help you with the light hands thing.
Okay.
The high speed is gonna feel like unnecessarily strong, but then here it's gonna give you all that information. You said it's 75% of 15?
Yeah.
That's not too heavy, man.
It is not, but, you know, this is quite a heavy force feedback, you know.
You're just not used to it.
Probably need to do something else on a force feedback. Give me a second. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, this is good. Ooh, yeah, it is strong. Ah! Oh, yes, I cut the course. This is why I don't like to use heavy force feedback.
No, it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you. Trust me. You need stronger force feedback to gain precision, to understand how to not lock the fronts, to understand how to extract maximum grip from the tires at all times. Light force feedback is bad for sim racing because that's the main source of feel that you get because you don't have the G-forces.
Okay.
There you go. That's it. You get used to this force feedback. You see, like, I'm only talking about one thing. I'm only talking about like that hand force dynamic because that is a foundation to anything else that we would work after. That's why it's so important.
Session best. Here it is.
Okay. Set up another active reset because now you're gonna start the lap with the right speed.
I can break even more than this.
There you go.
I see what you mean. Now I'm locking way less.
Yes. And you're gonna feel that you lock when you add too much force to the steering. It's impossible to lock the tires if you don't grip the wheel.
Now I was in a bad line, that's what I locked.
Keep going. Turn in more slowly here. Yeah, that's a GT line again. On that exit, you can go all the way through the outside and all the way up the oval.
So I go around essentially.
Yeah, to benefit from the extra speed that gives you more downforce and more grip.
So I have a bunch of habits that are not working with this. One of them was essentially being too hard on a steering wheel, and the other one was, you know, you're a GT driver, you noob.
No, the line things are like easy changes. The light hands technique that we're working on is actually pretty difficult.
I left a little bit on the brake. That's why.
Oh, good.
So
working out.
Go around like this and like that. More like that.
Even more.
Oh,
More. I'm gonna show you the line after.
Okay, I'm gonna do like one that I want to do like one really flat out. See what I'm where I'm failing. This felt good.
Nice.
This was good. So I can see my optimal is definitely getting lower and lower. If I can get like a 33, that will be basically a half a second improvement.
Oh, that's just the beginning. You have so much homework.
Oh, yeah.
You can
This
go
is why
wider on entry still. You're still like too close to the inside. Do a stupidly wide line right now. Like almost it feels wrong. Oh, too much force on your hands while braking. Remember, the more brakes, the more relax your hands.
Is this too
There you
stupid?
go. Go. That's not stupid. Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah, that's not stupid at all.
No.
Do a stupidly wide line. Oh, this works.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Braking too late.
Try again.
Yeah. And also go to second gear.
Ow. Nope.
So, yeah, you hit the wall. As a reaction, you turned more to the left. You added more force. Instantly locked the front tires. There you go. Go.
Oh, I changed the weight.
Yeah, you accelerated. You didn't need to do that. Like, it's mostly pointing and preparing the best exit possible.
Yep.
Stupidly wide. Go. You accelerated again, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Don't. Like, it's off throttle until the tire barriers. And then you get a good exit.
Off throttle until the tire barriers.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. That was it. Like,
wow.
that's better. Again.
Okay.
Not stupidly wide.
Oh, it kind of works.
Good exit. Nice. Again. Go. Wide.
Stupid wide.
Yeah.
Stupid wide.
But then
okay.
cross back before the concrete, remember. Too late.
What?
Yeah,
Too late.
you're going wider, but you're braking too late now.
And I think I can go more on the brakes.
Initially, 100%, but relax your hands. There you go.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so...
Way too much.
No, it was
Yeah.
good. You just dropped your brakes too fast. You still want to use the brakes. Trail brake until the tire barriers. Not wide enough. Man, that initial braking was perfect. Just remember to relax your hands as soon as you brake 100%. There you go. Turn. Okay, let me show you that again. We're getting there. The initial phase is right. The early entry phase is now correct. The problem is now that you just drop your brakes and you don't continue getting the rotation that you need. I'm sharing my screen again. Look at my brakes. See? I'm still on the brakes until this point. So I go super wide, but I'm still using the brakes to rotate. What's happening now with you is that your initial phase is perfect. You brake hard, you relax your hands, the car really slows down. But as soon as you start turning in, you pop out of the brakes too fast. And then your car understeers on the middle phase of the corner. And that's why you're not getting a good exit. Whenever you nail the entry, that requires now a new technique mid-corner that you're not used to, which is trail braking that 1% to continue turning. If you turn too much and brake too much, you lock. If you brake too much, you lock. But there is a magic combination where the brakes and the steering work together. You're gonna turn a little bit and brake a little bit. And that magic combination right before you lock actually is the ideal place where the car is gonna rotate a lot. Let's continue insisting on that.
I'm enjoying this. This is going back to school. No. I need to go more on the brakes in a little bit wider. Oh,
yes!
yeah.
Yes! You got it. So you went off the brakes and then you reapplied a little bit and you felt how the car dove into the corner.
Yeah.
Do that again, but without never go to 0% too early on the brakes. Brake. Keep on the brakes. Keep. No, you dropped it. Like you went to 0% for over a second. Like keep that 1%. Okay, new challenge. You shall not go to 0% brakes until you accelerate.
Okay.
Yes. That's it. That's amazing. That's perfect. Again.
Again. Man, I'm liking this. This is the most I've learned in a while.
Nice. Brake.
Oh, I still keep
No, you dropped.
Where do you want me to drop the brake? Because I kind of felt I still had grip to release it.
Yeah, but
do you want
the brakes are turning the car for you. That's the point.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the brakes are the source of rotation. The steering does not work without the brakes.
And this exit, like...
Yeah, there's more. You have no idea. When you nail it, you're going to be like, oh, okay. That's what you're talking about. Brake. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. That's fine. It's just because you released too early, so the car was too fast. But that's fine.
Okay.
It's a research. Power. That's the exit we're talking about.
I think I went a little bit too wide.
Yeah, you locked. There's still a lot of time to find, but we're definitely in the right direction. There you go.
Oh, too much throttle.
Again. Remember, it's a little bit of brakes, light hands, a little bit of steering. It's a combination of both working together. No, power too early. Remember, it's no power until the tire barriers.
Until the tire barriers. I thought it was exactly the same. Oh, until the tire barriers.
Yeah. Nice. A little bit too much. Oh.
Man. I think I need to go on a third gear a little more. Let's try it again. This was a really good exit.
Yep.
It's like 2/10 or a 10. It's less on the entry, but more on the exit because the car gets very well situated. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Make sure you brake 100% initially. Smash the brakes initially. Yeah. There you go. No trail braking under steer. Just the apex.
The apex.
Remember, yeah, you dropped to 0. You came back to the bad habits. It's normal. Like you're probably already tired.
Think I'm getting it. I just need like thousands of repetitions, you know?
Yep. Didn't brake 100%.
So it's generally trail braking the biggest issue you see in pupils.
Yes. Trail braking, I say, is 90% of motorsports.
Oh, it wasn't bad, but it could be better because I didn't go to second gear.
Think of the tire barriers. As soon as you start braking, you're like, I'm preparing the exit. Yes.
My God. Yeah, I think this is the best one I've done. My delta optimal is dropping because of a huge improvement already.
That's a way to finish the session. There you go. Good job. That's it. Dude, you're unlocking something right now.
That's how it feels.
Good job. Nice. You can do, if you nail this over the week of practice, if you do it right, you will do a 32.
I think
you can do a 32.
We were already down 2/10 or 3/10 from my best because I was like a 10th down. The second one, about the 10th. On the third one, 2 or 3/10 as well. So in there, it's like, there's a 32 here. Easy.
Also, there's one more thing. Go back to the info page in the garage. So you see the time? It's 1:40 p.m. right now. The track is 57 degrees, so it was getting hotter throughout the session. Which means if you started the session again, there's probably already 4 to 5 tenths easy just in grip. When I saw that the track time was like midday, I was like, oh, okay, so it's gonna get slower throughout the session, and you still you still beat your lap time. So that's why I'm saying like it's 57 degrees. I did a 31 lap when I showed you. It was like 40 degrees.
So, wow, 4 tenths there plus the 6 or 7 tenths there is a 32 here. Yeah.
There you go, man. There you go.
That's great. I love this. I love this session.
This improvement, this change that we're gonna do is literally, I promise, 2000 iRating. I'm not kidding, because this gives you so much lap time that it bumps you up thousands of people in the rank. Because that's a big change.
That is the hope.
Well, man, thank you so much for the trust.
Thank you so much for inviting.
Now that you felt this, watch my new course, the Motor Racing Checklist. It's gonna make a lot more sense, because all my lessons are around this feeling of combination between brakes and steering to make the car rotate more. All right, man. Let me know how it goes. If you have any questions, send me a message and we'll keep talking. After a few days of practice, Random Call Sign sent me this lap. He improved it by 2.5 seconds. You will see that it's still not perfect, but it's a huge improvement to his performance and consistency. After this lap, if you enjoyed this video, check out my little ad about my online course, the Motor Racing Checklist. See ya! Sim racing is growing more and more, and it's bringing real-life racers and sim racers together. This is making the competition level rise like I've never seen it before. So if you want to become that competitive, the secret is in the driving technique more than equipment. My professional driving technique course, the Motor Racing Checklist, already has over 3,000 drivers, including real-life drivers and professional esport drivers, just so you know how good it is. I made this course after coaching over 2,000 drivers in one-to-one live sessions, and it contains all the advanced concepts, techniques, and exercises that I've developed with my students over all these years of coaching. It's perfect for any simulator, racing games, and also for real-life drivers wanting to use a simulator to improve their real-life driving technique. This course is about car handling skills, and the goal is to make you find better lap times and consistency. You will learn how to prevent and induce specific behaviors and learn how to feel them earlier so you can predict what's happening with the car with professional precision. By the way, this course has a money-back guarantee with no questions asked. So if you don't improve, you get your money back. And you can join my Discord to read reviews and ask any questions. Join the course now and I will see you on track.